Welcome back. This is Minyak. Today we'll be looking at the ship, the German battleship, the Pommern. This is actually a tier 9 German battleship, premium German battleship. Okay. The replay is actually submitted to me by Acho Service, so this is his gameplay, not mine. Yep. Okay, so this is on the Sea of Fortune. Okay, so a little bit about the Pommern. The Pommern is a fantasy ship. It does not exist. It just simply does not exist. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I've tried actually looking up for the ship. The only closest thing I could come up with is the SMS. You see, the SMS Pommern, which is actually a different kind of ship, not this ship. The Pommern is actually the Prussian Empire, Prussian Empire Kingdom. I don't know. This is the old stuff. The SMS Pommern is the old stuff. Is World War One stuff. So and the caliber of the gun on the SMS Pommern is 280 millimeter, and the ship is not 280 millimeter. This ship is 380 millimeter. So yeah, this is different ship. So Wargaming just managed to, well, I don't know. Right now the ship is not on any database. It's not. I don't think it's part of a blueprint. So Wargaming just pull out some sort of um, they just basically created some fantasy ship, mix and match some of the ship and created this Pommern. Okay, so the gun on the Pommern is right now, well, the gun on this Pommern is 380 millimeter caliber gun. It has triple barrel turret and 4 turret total, so 12 barrel on full broadside. The reload on the gun is 33 seconds, which is actually quite long, longer than most other ship. Well, most battleship has a 30-second reload. The damage on the AP is about 11 to, well, I don't know, 12k, something like that, on the maximum AP damage. The ship, well, the damage on the gun is quite substantial, but the caliber on the gun is still 380 millimeter. So if we are just looking at the gun, it can penetrate, maybe, let me see, 380 millimeter divided by 14 point, I think. So it's about 27 millimeter. So the gun, well, this 380 millimeter cannot penetrate it cannot penetrate a 27 millimeter plating. So pretty much every single cruiser that is actually from tier 8 and above, you cannot penetrate using this gun. But this gun has, well, 12 barrel on full broadside. So yeah, well, there is a plus, there is a minus, there is a plus. And also the regarding the gun, the sigma is 1.5, so the accuracy is getting way worse as you go further away, and worse and worse and worse. So you should be expecting something like maybe a 50% chance of hit on, well, maximum range, 50 to 60%, well, depending on your luck. Yeah, the sigma is bad, 1.5. But the dispersion of the gun is quite big. Okay. Yeah. Acho just managed to kill the Kitakaze using his main gun, which is rare, using AP gun killing a destroyer. But yeah, well, there it is. Okay, so the armor plating of the ship, the bow plating of the ship is 32 millimeter. So it should be able to, well, cover most of well, should not. Well, it should be protect. It should be able to protect you from most battleship, with the exception of the Yamato and the Musashi. Yeah, that's those two is just going to overmatch your frontal, bow plating. But other than that, you should be able to tank quite well, pretty much most battleship. So there is that for the armor. The secondary is actually German secondary, so it has a lot of secondary gun, and I think the lowest one on reload is 3.3, and you can actually buff that using modules. So the secondary is quite deadly on this ship, and it can reach up to about 12 kilometer range if you have flags on it. Well, about 12. And if you use manual secondary, it will give you a very good dispersion rate, so the secondary is actually more accurate than your gun if you have a manual secondary. Anyway, the next thing that we should talk about is the torpedoes. Torpedoes is about 6 kilometer range. The maximum damage on torpedoes is about 14k per torpedo. And this ship has 2x4 launcher, so you can launch 4 torpedo on each side, left and right. But as usual, for German torpedo, this is going to be a slow. Well, the torpedo launcher for a German battleship is not usually well protected. So, well, people can actually destroy your torpedo launcher because it's not well protected. The ship itself, yeah, it has weaknesses. It's not most ship has a German turtle back. This ship, well, it's still German turtle back, but it's not fully covered. So your citadel area can be spotted above water. So yeah, this ship can be citadel even though it's German. It's actually kind of weird. So it has a drawback on the turtle back. The speed of this ship is maximum 31 knot. Turning circle is about 900. The detection range is right now at 15, probably because of the camo and also the captain's skill. Yeah, the captain's skill won't matter. Soon they will have a 0.99. Well, the 0.99 version of the game is going to add captain's skill, and it will change captain's skill. And you will probably, and the maximum point for captain's skill going to be changed to 21. So yeah, captain's skill is going. Oh yeah, did I mention that I got lucky with this replay because my client is already 0.98, and apparently when I was searching for the bin files, I actually find a copy of a 0.97 client, so I can actually play this on my replay. Kind of nice. I got lucky. Usually I cannot play lower patch replay, so I got lucky, and I still have a 0.97. Well, on backup. Yeah, the Pommern is quite tanky. So the 32 millimeter plating is actually on the front and also on the stern, the bow, and the. So if it's properly angled, it should be able to deflect, well, bounce the enemy shell.
The ship is on fire.
Okay, now is fighting the GK Curvus. Robert Curvus Goku. Okay, when fighting GK, you have to, well, properly angle. If not, your citadel area. GK has a bigger caliber gun, And right now is actually pretty much secondary versus secondary, but with the benefit that the Thunderer is actually nearby, so this is a 2 versus 1. Oh yeah, and like I said earlier, the torpedo launcher is right, and the torpedo launcher is gone, completely gone.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, but if you are well, very well angled, you can actually last very, this ship, the Pommern, should be quite tanky. As long as you don't expose your broadside, because you can get citadel on broadside. Yeah, I haven't been playing this game for a while now, maybe about a month. Last I checked was 870. Well, not a month, about half a month. I was surprised actually to receive an email saying, "Hey, Minyak, why haven't you been putting up a video for World of Warships?" Maybe because I am crazy and I've been busy doing crazy stuff. Yeah, I have been actually creating some. Well, I have tried to recover footage of the Bismarck versus Hood and upscale it to 4K and put it in color, stuff like that. Just stupid stuff, I guess. But well, after I finish upscaling the video, the Bismarck versus Hood, and I put it up on the YouTube, and I just realized, hey, somebody else already made that 6 months ago. I'm like, what? So I'm dumb. Yeah, but I learned new stuff. I can upscale artifact footage now, make it 4K with color, black and white stuff. So yeah, there's I know how to now. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, the team has to go and capture the point A or B or something, to just hold off the point, even though the team has a very good point because the destroyer actually captured the point early, but well, they have lost it. Right now, the team has to capture at least 2 points to, so that they don't have a complete loss. Okay. Alaska coming to the front. Yeah, this ship is not for, the game is not for YOLOing, soloing. You will realize that if you are soloing the game, you would get easily killed when people start to gang up on you. Yeah, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of hate mail, hate comment also from, when I was actually making the World of Warship videos. I don't know, about a lot of stuff, saying a lot of people hated it. Some people hated my voice, some people hated my avatar, some people, I don't know, there are always something that people hate. Some people, they disagree with my advice and they just hate. Well, they are angry and just send hate mail. I mean, you disagree, just why are you trolling? I don't know. But when I'm making this video, there are bound to be some people that will be the same. They'll be like, "What the fuck? What the hell? Why are you saying a lot of ums? You're like, I hate your face. I hate your voice. I blah 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 blah. Being YouTuber is not easy. That I can tell you. You cannot please everybody, and everybody, you know, there are always some people that does not like you. Yeah, and one of I think I post some of video couple last month about the Gundam that can maybe it can walk. That's I put a question mark and say maybe the Gundam, is this a walking Gundam? Walking Gundam. Anyway, a lot of people hated that, hated my voice, hated a lot of stuff. They just go in, jump in, and just put hate comments. Yeah, I don't get it. I am actually making a video about questioning whether it can walk, but yeah, people just assume that I said something different. I don't know. They don't even actually watch my. I don't think so.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I got auto dislike. I have a hate fans. I don't know. Probably that's why when you make it to I guess if you are becoming more popular, there are going to be some people that bound to hate you. I mean, I am not. I don't think a lot of people actually watch my channel. I only have like about 200 subscribers right now. I don't think I can make it to 1,000 with the next probably 2 years, 3 years or something like that. I won't be monetizing for another 2 years or 3 years. But yeah, apparently Google, YouTube likes to keep indentured servant. I don't know. Well, good thing this is only a hobby. Well, a hobby that I put up a video every single day, but yeah, it's still a hobby. Only 2-3 minute video usually. This thing is, when I make World of Warship video, this is like 20 minutes at least, 20 to 25 before comment and stuff like that. Okay, so the only two ship left. This team has the Thunderer and the Pommern. The enemy has the Pommern and also Gearing. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Acho is actually using his Hydro and managed to. Well, if you're looking at the enemy's Pommern, you will realize that he is not. His captain is not spec for a secondary build. Well, not full secondary. Okay, the Hydro managed to detect the Gearing on the C spot. Okay. Yeah, the enemy Pommern is not a secondary spec. Even though it has the range of the secondary range, but the dispersion is very bad. I don't know. Searching. Well, he is gimping himself because the turret. Well, the Pommern turret has a 1.5 sigma, and the dispersion of the secondary is also bad. So he can only rely on the 1.5 sigma turret while brawling. You cannot actually use the torpedo because this is way beyond 6 kilometer range. So Acho's service is actually pummeling using the secondary. This is 1 versus 1. He has to kill the other Pommern because, well, that's the only way he can win. This team can win. Okay, the secondary is keep pummeling the enemy's Pommern. Searching Pommern. Well, since he is not the secondary build spec and he has to rely on the 1.5 Sigma, his volley just missed right now. Or just now. Okay, he's turning around. And remember what I said about the Pommern turtle back? Yeah, the turtle back of the Pommern is shit. So yeah, when you are broadsiding, Acho managed to get a citadel. Yay, 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 yay. Alright, let me pull out the result. Okay, so this is the result of the game. Congratulations for Acho service. He just saved his entire team. Anyway, yeah, let's look at the team. Well, let's look at the personal score is 500. Well, 548 credit. Wow. And a dreadnought battle performance 184,000 damage, 7 fire, 3 kills, 3 main battery hit, 1 citadel, and 509 secondary hit. Yeah, German ship and secondaries. Okay, let me pull out the detailed report. From 184,000 damage, 94, close to 94,000 is from the main battery, and another 90,000 from secondary battery and fire from secondaries. So yeah, half of the damage on this ship is secondaries. So you have to really build this ship with secondaries in mind, because without that, well, you have to rely on the main turret, and main turret is not accurate enough. So yeah, and yeah, this ship has to be angled all times because of the exposed turtle back. So yeah, well, anyway, I looking for you know, from the replay, I think this ship is not a bad ship. It's just different playstyle. If you are actually like sniping using a battleship, yeah, probably not this ship. But if you are if you like brawling, you know, going into close combat, you know, short range combat, yeah, this ship is not that bad, with the exception if probably, nah, actually this is good for short combat, even with, especially against battleship, because this is a 380mm caliber. If you cannot kill the enemy battleship with your main turret, then you have 2 other options: secondaries and torpedoes. That's why if you are actually trying to snipe with this ship, you are going to be actually really in pain, because yeah, 380mm is not going to pen any battleship, especially at 20km range and 1.5 Sigma. This is a good replay. I'm glad I actually managed to find the 0.97 full, you know, backup folder. All right, this is the end of the video. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you guys again on the next video. All right, this is Minyak signing off.